Along our walk through the hidden gems of Naples, we are going to discover now one of the symbols of the city, the so-called treasure of San Gennaro, the richest treasure in the whole world. The museum where we are, the Museum of the Treasure of San Gennaro, the patron saint of Naples, it's talking about the great art of gold that started in my city since the Greek colony and passed through all the centuries arriving till today. In the different rooms that we are going to explore, we can talk about the great devotion of a city to the different patron saints. San Gennaro is not just the only one. We have other 52 patron saints protecting the city of Naples. But why so famous San Gennaro? And who was this great saint? San Gennaro was a bishop of Benevento that in the early 4th century was beheaded by Diocletian during the persecutions of the Christians. San Gennaro was killed with his own other friends, the Christians, the early Christians of that time. And we can see the great portrait of the saint made by Solimena. This painting was made for the Sala Capitolare, nearby the treasure, and we can see, like in a picture, of the last seconds of the saint in this other painting, made by Carlo Coppola. San Gennaro on his knees with the mitra is going to die with the other friends around, Eutiche, San Soffio, Ecuzio. The blood coming from his neck was collected by a woman, Eusebia. The blood of San Gennaro is still stored behind the main altar of the treasure chapel and is closed by 2 keys that you can see there. They are 2 keys of the 17th century. San Gennaro died on 19th of September, his Dies Natalis, and on that day it happens the liquefaction of his blood that you can see represented nearby in this corner. Different kings, starting from the Anjou time, wanted to donate and make something for the great saint. Carlo II, the Angevin, the Angevin, in the early 14th century called the best goldsmiths from France, from Provenza, and they made something that is unparalleled. We cannot compare with other sculpture made of gold or silver to the entire world. The Busto, the relics, where it stored the head, the skull of the saint. This is a copy. The original is inside a treasure chapel and it's completely made of gold, silver and precious stones. The San Gennaro's treasure, it's made not just by collier, rings and great heart made of stones, but it's made by something that you can find still today in churches. But of course here everything is amplified. Everything is talking about the connection between a saint and his own city. We have platters made of silver or gold. We have altar carved, mirror embossed with gold. We have a basin for pontifical high mass, chandelier sticks, baroque lamps. Everything so rich. During the procession of San Gennaro that is happening in May, we have along the streets of Naples, especially Spacca Napoli, reaching Santa Chiara, the relics of the saint with some collier. The only one that is leaving this museum, because the others are so precious to walk through the streets, is this one here. It's made in 1606 and is completely made with pearls, gold, silver and precious stones. While on my side we have the great silver and gold sculpture made in 1797 representing Saint Raphael and Tobiolo. The famous story with the fish. Saint Raphael is also the patron of lovers and ladies looking for An husband for a boyfriend are going to the famous church in Mater Dei Naples, where is another sculpture kissing the feet of San Raphael. And here the connection. There are some other patron saints in Naples. One of my favorite, it's Santa Elena. This sculpture, made in 1733, is representing the saint, which is the patron of storm and lightning, protecting the city of Naples from storms. And this is unique. We have this amazing example of a 3D render made of silver of the city of Naples. That's the castle and the city walls from the seaside. That's Castel Sant'Elmo. Today, something like this, it's made with AutoCAD in 3D, but was made by local artists in the early 18th century.
Different kings gave gifts to San Gennaro, like the great goblet here, a gift of Ferdinando II, or the amazing monstrance, another gift by Gioacchino Murat in the 1808. Umberto II of Savoy gave this Piside made of coral and gold, while Francesco II of Bourbon, the last king of Bourbon House in the 1860, the Calix. And Maria Teresa Isabella d'Austria, this monstrance made with the gold, the grapes, and the grains, symbol of the abundance. While this collier was a gift by the Queen Margherita, the queen that gave the name of the famous pizza. They were saved by an accident near outside the Duomo, and they wanted to say thank you to San Gennaro. Maybe more than the other collier, this one here is the greatest masterpiece of this chapel. The necklace of San Gennaro represents, maybe more than the other objects, the devotion of a city to his patron saints. Here, any kings or noble families who pass to the city of Naples give something to the saint. 250 years of history of Europe.
In 1713 was commissioned to create the most precious jewel for the treasure of San Gennaro. With more than 3,700 stones, we have an unparalleled example of jewelry, the mitra of San Gennaro, made with 3,600 stones, 3,300 diamonds, emerald and rubies. Rubies are representing the blood of the saint, the emerald, the knowledge, and the diamonds, the faith.
At the end of the museums we have a series of chapels. This one here, it's the Immaculate Chapel, with the stunning frescoes of the master Luca Giordano, and the beautiful Reeves masterpiece of the Baroque Naples representing cherubs with a curly hair supporting the vaulted ceiling. The Sacristy of San Gennaro is painted with a stunning vaulted ceilings made by Francesco and Nicola Rossi, representing the triumph of the faith.
The concept of my videos is to let you inside the secret spots of the city, that is made not with just the most famous streets or museums, but small pieces of art and culture, like the treasure chapel of San Gennaro. Remember to subscribe to the channel because we are going to discover other incredible places. Ciao amici, see you to the next video.